y'all. It's Chelsea.
Beebs.
And welcome to our April TBR. I am not a TBR girly. Beebs is not a TBR girly. We are mood readers like you would not believe.
Yeah.
But we're going to try and make this a thing. We are heavy on the DNFs. We are heavy on the putting things down to pick up other things instead. Yeah. So this is more of a hopefuls, things we want to try out, things we want to get to. There is no guarantee that these are going to be completed.
No.
So we've each got 12, right? We've each got 12 books to talk to y'all about, and we're just going to hop right in. Obviously, I am on the Moss 101 journey, so I'll be reading Assassin's Blade. This is the third book in the Throne of Glass series. I've been trying to get through this for what feels like an eternity now. This one's next up on the list. I'm hoping, since it's just a series of novellas, that I can get through it pretty quickly. But I really need to get to these because I have all the big books left.
I'm currently reading No One Can Know right now by Kate Alice Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
I read Into the Woods, something like that. It's something like that. I really like that one. I gave that one 5 stars. So I'm currently reading this one right now. I don't know if I'm feeling it as much as the other one, but it's okay right now. I don't know.
You still have a lot to go though. So.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is gonna be a 5-star for me. It might be like maybe a 3 or 4. So we'll see, I guess.
Do you want to show the people your new bookmark?
Oh.
She's been wanting these bookmarks for I don't know how long. So we finally went out this weekend and got them.
They're expensive, y'all.
Yeah,
fucking Barnes and Noble. They're little fortune cookies. It says the best chapter is yet to come.
So I had the crazy notion to spend the spring season with the Bronte sisters. So next up on my list is The Professor by Charlotte Bronte. Let me just say, Charlotte is not my girl. Okay, spoilers for our wrap up, but Jane Eyre is the worst classic I've ever read. And I DNF'd Villette, I think it's called. Yes, Villette. So The Professor is next. I'm kind of just trucking along to get to Wuthering Heights because I remember liking that like 10 years ago. So I'm slowly working my way through this beast.
I can knock somebody out with that thing. I will also be reading this. I'm looking forward to this one.
If my hold comes in time, I can read it with you, but I'm still waiting for the audiobook.
So, yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yay! My friend Jessica and I from Lady Love Said Reads decided that we were going to tackle the Journals of Sylvia Plath this year. We started this in February. We're supposed to read about 65 pages a month, and I am on page 8. So I've got some catching up to do. But I mean, it's not that I don't want to read. It's just I'm so distracted by all my library books that I'm just not picking this one up. So I had to put this on here to just give me that motivation to get past page 8 because it is April.
I have this new one. This just released. It's called Stitches. The art is by Junji Ito. But it's short stories by Hirokatsu Kihara. But y'all, look at this.
Isn't that fun?
Isn't that cool?
I thought it was fun. I'm gonna read it after she reads it.
I had to have this. This was definitely on my list.
And it's fun because it's not told in like manga format. Yeah, it's like actual short stories. Yeah, you're reading with pictures.
Like you're actually like, yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah.
But then at the end, there is some manga. So it's really cool. It's sold in 2 forms.
Continuing on the Sylvia Plath journey.
Another brick.
I've got Red Comet, which is a biography, including the notes. It is over 1,000 pages. This is on here because my rule for 2024 was every time I bought a new book, I had 1 week to read it or I needed to return it. Do I honestly think that I'm going to get through all of this? Maybe, because I also have the audiobook, but this was only $10. This one is going, the paperback is going for $17 on Amazon, and the hardcover weighs almost 4 pounds, so that just wasn't an option for me. So this was kind of one of those, like, I needed to take advantage of the extreme sale. Wish me luck.
The flop is great.
It's really nice. It's quite well, and there's like pictures and all sorts of stuff. And the lady who wrote this is like a wicked smarty pants, so I'm excited.
Like you, baby.
She's smarter than me. She went to Harvard and Oxford.
You're smart, baby.
Thank you. But not this smart.
You got brains from your mama. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
This is called...
That's not...
This is called PTSD Radio. It's like a... I don't know. The first one was like about like a bunch of different kind of short story weird stuff that happened, and
that was fucking disturbing.
That's what she saw. Yeah, this book is kind of disturbing, but it's basically about like this curse upon this like town or whatever that is just filled with a bunch of like random weird shit. Like, yo, look at this fucking cover.
The lips are fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Next up for me are all of my ebooks, because as we know, I am a Kindle girly now. Next on my list is a book called YN. I got this recommendation from the Books Unbound podcast, the episode with Reagan and Monica was talking about this book. I don't know too many of the details. Dark Side of Fandom seems like an interesting enough topic, and it's super short, so it'll be good to read on Kindle.
This cat literally hates me. She loves Chelsea. That is her mother.
This is my baby.
That is her baby. I can't look at her. Every time I walk in the room, she screams at me. I can't kiss her. My Dark Vanessa. This one, I've heard a lot of things. It's basically about this young girl. I think she's like 15, and her teacher,
grooms her.
Her mind is not all the way developed to process stuff like this. So, poor thing's over here thinking
that they're in love.
Yeah, she really thinks that the teacher loves her, and
I'm interested in what she's gonna think about it, because I read this like when it first came out and I didn't like it. So next one I'm picking up is actually a Beebs recommendation, because she wanted to read it and she was like, hey, read this, and it's The Case About Satan.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's a classic. The cover is like really gorgeous. Creepy, and it's also short, so it's going on this list. I got it from the library, and we're gonna see. I'm assuming it has to do with like possession or something, but I don't know. I'm going in blind as always.
And they have Lock Every Door. I heard this is one of everybody's favorite ones. This and the one you read. What is it?
Home Before Dark.
Home Before Dark. So we'll see if I like this one.
I hope you do. That'd be fun for you.
Yeah.
I have NetGalley arcs that I have to get to, like I'm running out of time. The first one being The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim.
Yes.
This has been like a really hyped, anticipated release, and I was so graciously approved for an arc, so I will definitely be getting to that one this month so I can get my review up.
When does it come out?
I have no idea. In May, I think, beginning of May.
I need that book. I want to read that.
It's supposed to be for fans of like Mayfly and things like that.
Mayfly.
It was fine. I don't get the hype, but I rarely do. So I want to see if maybe this one is better than that. I'm very excited. I just keep not reading it.
The cover is just gorgeous.
Yes, it is. So, it's fun. It's a fun time.
This is another one I've been hearing so much about. Dark Matter. Basically it's just like about this guy who wakes up and he doesn't know where he is, and his family is no longer his family. His wife, his daughter, they no longer exist, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. But I heard that the twist at the end for this is really well done.
My other arc I have to get to this month is Evocation by S.T. Gibson. I've been purposely putting this one off because I had an arc for An Education in Malice and I gave it 2 stars. So now I'm just hesitant, but I'll be getting to it. I don't even remember what this one is about, but it's my last arc that I have, so it will be getting read. Hopefully I like it more than Education in Malice.
Alice Feeney, Rock, Paper, Scissors. But once again, I heard the end or the twist or whatever in this was really well done. So I'm gonna give this one a chance also.
You'll have to remind me what that one is because I've blocked it out.
Where the husband and wife, they go out into the wilderness in this little like church right here, and they go on a vacation or just to get away, and the husband has face blindness.
Oh, okay, I remember. So, yeah, I didn't like it.
What, he can't see his wife, or it's it's distorted the way he sees, I don't know, something like that.
It gets explained. It's a whole thing. I can't remember. I might have given that a 1. It was either a 1 or a 2. I really didn't like it.
Okay, but to be fair, y'all, she doesn't like thrillers. So why she read this in the first place, who knows?
We're moving into my audiobooks for the month. Beebs and I are going to do a little buddy read moment, which is going to be really fun. And we're picking up Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. Yeah. So we've both read Cackle. Beebs really liked it. I detested
I think I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 2. I hated it thoroughly. But a lot of my friends have been saying that maybe I'll like this one, and Beebs was really interested in the premise, so I was like, fine, I'll get the audiobook and we will buddy read. So even though I've been spoiled for the ending already, I'm still interested in it. I think I did it to myself because I didn't anticipate reading it. But it's whatever. We're gonna check it out. If y'all want a buddy read vlog for this, let us know and we will do that. Yeah. So leave us comments if you want us to do a vlog buddy reading this, and we'll do the thing.
So for whoever doesn't know what this is about, it's basically about this girl and her family. She basically moves away from her family or whatever when she gets older, but her family belongs to a cult. So she has to basically, something happens where she has to go back or whatever and see her family again, and things ensue from there. Look how pretty she is.
She's very pretty, and beautiful. I love her hair.
And she's beautiful.
I'm also going to pick up a book called The Bees. This is another Books Unbound book that I found out through them, but essentially it's a book about bees, obviously, but it's told from the perspective of an actual bee. So I'm very intrigued. Obviously, as someone who is a member of Cabin H, I feel like I need to pick this up. But I really don't know much else plot-wise, but I love bees.
Finley Donovan is killing it. I've heard, this is the author's debut novel.
It's good.
Yeah, I heard everybody read this and gave it, like, really high ratings.
I think I gave it 4 stars. It was fun.
And this is something I wouldn't typically pick up, but we'll see how it does for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like a silly, goofy time where you can't take it too seriously, and the book doesn't take itself too seriously either. So I feel like that could go either way for Beebs.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a reader where if it doesn't make too much sense to me, I don't care for it, because it's
if it's too far-fetched, you're not on board.
Yeah, it's like, that's stupid. Like, that shit would never fucking happen.
And because of that, I highly recommend you do not pick up the sequels.
I wasn't going to anyway.
I'm going to read Know My Name by Chanel Miller.
I heard that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard not a single bad thing about it, and I've heard that the audiobook is also phenomenal because she narrates it, so my hold finally came in, so I'll be picking that one up this week. I don't feel like I need to explain what it is. I feel like everyone knows about her and her story.
It's a little novella. It's called The Christmas Guest. Basically, where this girl, like, gets invited to her, like, friend's house or whatever, and there's, like, a lot of people that gathered, and I don't know, shit ensues.
And it's nice and short. We love a little short book.
Really nice and short. Look at that.
And last on my list, I don't really have much to say about it because it was just something that I saw in Barnes & Noble, and instead of buying it, I was like, oh, I'll just check it out from the library instead. And it's called The Last Animal. So it's about these 2 teenagers. They're on some scientific expedition with their mom, and they discover, like, a perfectly preserved baby mammoth. And, like...
I'm sorry.
And... like, things ensue from there. I don't know what to expect. I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know if the mammoth is going to come back to life. Like, I don't know. But it seemed intriguing enough, but I wasn't going to pay for it. So that's my final audiobook for the month.
I have Taylor Adams, the last word. He is the author of No Exit, which I still have not read, and it kills me because that everybody literally just goes on and on about that book. This one, basically this author writes a book and this chick in here reads it, she hates it, she gives it a 1-star rating.
Okay, that's that one.
Yeah.
All right.
And the author sees this and tells her, like, hey, you better take this fucking shit down, bitch, okay? And she's like, nah, fuck that, your shit is trash. And everybody's gonna know about it. And so basically he comes after her.
Where did you find that one? It just like randomly appeared in the house.
I went to HEB and I got this for $10.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little, $10.
I was like, oh, maybe she like found it in a little free library because we have a few of them in the neighborhood.
Y'all, do you guys just sometimes get high off of the book smell? Because my God, that is just like the best fucking smell. And my last book, I know, I'm fucking so late to the game. I understand. It's V.E. Schwab, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. But y'all, look at oh God.
And it's got French flaps.
Yeah, look, it has French flaps. I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
I don't know either.
Cause I don't mind when the story or plot or whatever is a slow burn. But y'all, if it's not intriguing me, I can't do it.
I think you're gonna be bored. Like I loved it for the writing. It is so beautifully written, but plot wise, there's not a lot there at the end of the day. I wonder how I'd feel if I reread it, because I haven't read that since I haven't read it since it was published. So I'm wondering if I would still love it as much the second time.
Well, maybe this could be another buddy read.
We're just buddy reading all the shit this month. And that was it. That was all of the books that we hope to get through in the month of April. You'll have to stick around for the wrap up to see how many of these get completed or DNF'd. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leave us some comments. And we'll see you in our next one. Bye.
Bye.